What's up guys, the Red Cloak here, and today I'll be reviewing chapter 295 of My Hero Academia. This My Hero Academia chapter was complete fire, it was complete flames, and for being honest, I want to continue seeing more of this war arc. I know I predicted last time I thought it was going to be over, but I think there's still a ways to go. Anyways, if you guys are new to the channel, I know some of y'all ain't subscribed, so subscribe now if you like what you see. It takes like 2 seconds. You don't like what you see? Unsubscribe, I don't care. Anyways, let's get started with this chapter review. Let's hit that intro.
Yeah, hold up, what the fuck? Hey, bass in the trunk, yeah. Shorty wanna fuck, but I'm busy getting bucks. If you know my fucking name, you know my music bumps. If you hate my fucking shit, you a motherfucking chump. Hey, ooh, yeah, damn, Billy stay high like a kite. Yeah, bitch, I blew up overnight. Yeah, you know the world around town. Hey, my diamonds bright like a light. Yeah, my music different, I'm right. Hey, my music different, I'm right. Yeah, who the fuck else sounds like this? Hey, my music different, I'm right. I don't give up.
The first panel we see in chapter 295 of My Academia is Deku knocked out, slumped. Deku has blood over his arms, blood over his face, and like I said, I don't think Deku's gonna come out of this war without consequences. He's definitely gonna have some consequences because the arms that he's been using is completely shattered, it's broken. Deku then gets back up wondering where's Todoroki because he basically passed out for his heat wave. He doesn't know if Todoroki is still alive because Dabi had enough intent to kill Todoroki. Like again I said, it just shows how much Deku cares about his friends and Shoto, because you know Shoto is really suffering inside, knowing that his brother's a villain and his brother wants revenge. This surprised because I thought Shoto would be knocked out by the heat wave from Dabi, but he's actually still standing, which is ironic because I thought all the big three would be knocked out and just be Mirio, Ida, and the rest of the people. Deku then gets this pain in his head, which he's saying it's that feeling again, and it's the 4th user of One For All's quirk activating, which is called the Danger quirk. Well, it's not really the Danger quirk, it's just called Danger Detection, which is kind of cool, but it's kind of sad as well because the 4th user of One For All probably knew when he was going to die, just saying Danger Detection, and he just knew that, yeah, I'm possibly going to die, so I might as well pass it on to somebody else. Deku compares it once he got Black Whip in the joint training arc. It was painful, it was going out all at once. This quirk is doing the same. His head's hurting, and basically he's just crying because like his head's hurting. Back to the main battlefield, Mirio is trying to get Mr. Compress, but Mr. Compress is losing a chunk of his body. His whole chunk of his side is just gone. Everything's gone, blood spewing everywhere. He just says the curtain rises on the greatest escape of a lifetime. And right now, it's just not looking good for Compress. Mirio basically got his legs. He's going to capture him, but Mr. Compress is just going to die. Like, look at his wound. Read the chapter. Look at his wounds. It's not going to be good. He's not coming out of this. He's most likely going to die, and League of Villains going to lose someone else important. Spitter has this monologue basically just saying that the Nomu from the distance basically get commanded by Shigaraki, and he knows this. But Shigaraki's unconscious right now, and he can't really give commands. So what Mr. Quest is trying to do is buy some time for Shigaraki so he can wake up, and so Shigaraki can just command all the Nomu to go wild and turn the tide of the battle. Which again, first we thought the villains had the upper hand, now we think the heroes have the upper hand, so it may just go back to the villains. Mr. Quest is just saying, I don't really have anything else on my sleeve, so it's up to Spinner and him to actually just buy some time and just, you know, help out. It's just so Shigaraki can wake up. Mr. Compress knows that Spitter is the most loyal to Shigaraki, which is understandable. He wants Shigaraki to succeed. He wants Shigaraki to get their dreams, since the League of Villains was a place that he can call home. This doesn't discard the fact that they're bad people.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Shigaraki says when he attaches everyone to his body, he feels strange. He feels like he wants to vomit, but he also feels at peace, which is kind of weird. Dr. Ojiko, I'm pretty sure that's him talking, says your suit has been decayed and burnt to a crisp. And basically, he needs a new one. A panel later, Mirio's charging at, you know, Spinner and knocked out Shigaraki, and this is where the hype comes back. Shigaraki, being the unkillable cockroach he is, wakes up and commands all the Nomu. All the Nomu just looking like, hey, y'all heard that? It's not even Tenko Shimura, aka Shigaraki, talking. It is just All For One, the person behind it all, the mastermind, the puppet master. All For One just says, you truly acquired such great associates. This power, the power of the heart. The more heart that Shigaraki gets, the more stronger he gets, the more stronger All For One's hold is on him, the more control he has on Shigaraki. Oh, that explains why, you know, they keep getting up. It explains why Shigaraki keeps on getting up. It explains why All For One just won't sit back in his place in his cell. All the Nomus just start running. They start running to the battlefield, the direction where Shigaraki's in. And Shigaraki's actually using this, well, All For One's actually using this with the radio waves. Spinner's just asking Shigaraki, what about Toga? What about Mr. Compress? What are we gonna do about them? But we all know All For One doesn't care. All For One only cares about getting his revenge on All Might and basically destroying all of Hero Society technically. All For One just says Tomu was beaten by, you know, a one for all, which is Deku and Endeavor, the #1 hero. So this time he's just taking control and the score will be settled. It just shows how manipulative, all for one can be. He just says everything's just for my sake, not Shigaraki's sake, not for the League of Villains' sake, just for my sake. We're on the battlefield just saying, yo, we can't lose at them. We really can't. If they lose, everything's over. I don't think anyone's gonna stop these guys anymore. And we just see Bakugo slumped on the ground. We just know he's done. Bakugo, last chapter, he even admitted that he can't go on. He just needs to take a break, just lay down, and just wait for somebody to heal him. Glad that Shoto's still up, that's kind of good. And Endeavor actually is trying to get back up, but again, I think he needs a break too. He needs to just lay down and just wait. I don't know if I'm the only one that noticed this. I think Shoto has 2 scars on his face from the heat wave from Dabi. We see Deku just coming in, even though he's still injured, just coming in for a round 2, latching on to Shigaraki with Black Whip. Deku's drive as an MC of the Shonen Jump series, My Hero Academia, is just beautiful. I'm glad he's the main character. I don't know why people want Shoto or Bakugo as the role. I don't think they'd fit it well, but Deku, he fit it greatly. All for One just says, hey, let's meet again once I perfect this body. So it's clearly obvious he's just trying to take this body to himself. And Deku just saying, shut your mouth, All for One. Deku's current condition, I don't see him being All for One. I think he's not even the strongest on the battlefield right now. That would have to go to All for One, Shigaraki, probably Dabi, if we're being honest. But I do think Deku still beats Dabi and Endeavor. And you can argue that Shoto is at least above Deku, if we're being honest. Deku just says, well, Shigaraki, you've killed an amount of good people. Like a large amount. That decay wave on the whole city, that was a lot of people. And by no means, Deku can't forgive it. But back then we were sawed up by All for One. He saw him trying to ask for help, because All for One was trying to take his body. Deku knows, even though Shigaraki's a bad guy, even though he's a terrible person who killed innocent people and is basically trying to destroy Hero Society, the society that Deku is trying to protect, he just doesn't care. As long as this guy's asking for help, Deku's gonna attempt to save him. Even though if Deku does save him, he's still going to jail anyway, or put to death, because Shigaraki is a menace that shouldn't even be allowed in this society. He's too powerful, he's too strong, he's too much of a danger in this society. That is just the hypocrisy of the Hero Society. They screwed my man twice over, screwed Shigaraki over, they kind of screwed Dabi over, and again, I don't really hate Dabi. Again, I think he's a cool villain, that's all I'm going to give him. Now, the fascinating thing is the parallels between Hawks and Deku. If Hawks saw Shigaraki as a threat, he's taking him out, no problem, like, he's killing him. But Deku, if this guy's just asking for help, he's just looking like he's asking for help, he's gonna keep him alive, he's gonna attempt to save him. Even though both could be morally right for society, Deku thinks trying to save this guy from his own inner demons is just more important than just attempting to kill him for the Hero Society. That was the end of the chapter. I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10, a really good chapter. I can't wait to know what happens next. If you guys do want to know what happens next, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Before I head up out of here, make sure y'all stay safe, and also subscribe to my group channel. I do have a group channel with other people. We play Minecraft, Among Us, some other stuff that we're going to try to do, probably like horror stuff. But still, subscribe if you want to see me doing other types of content on that channel. I'm going to head up out of here. This has been The Red Cloak, and I'm out.